Hello, welcome back to the dollhouse. I am the doll, and today I'm going to be talking about what to do when you have a lot of haters. What to do when a lot of people see you and they don't like you for whatever reason. Kayla Nicole is giving us examples for what to do when you have a bunch of haters. She's an exotical, she's definitely a doll, and she's got the haters talking again. She has become the arch nemesis for mega pop star Taylor Swift. And for those of you who are not tapped into the gossipy side of pop culture, Kayla Nicole is the ex-girlfriend of Travis Kelce. Travis is currently engaged to pop megastar and billionaire Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is a white, skinny, pristine pop star. And she has this like girlish image, even though she's like 40. She's close to 40. And she just came out with a new album, Life of a Showgirl. On this album, she's trying to be sexier. She's trying to turn up the sex appeal. But to me, Taylor is really not giving sexy. She's like giving someone's nerdy church girl sister trying on her sexy sister's showgirl costumes. Her runaway sister that worked at the strip club, she's trying on her costumes. She just doesn't really have that kind of energy, and that's okay. No, it's not for everybody. Now, Kayla Nicole, on the other hand, she has the very high voltage, sexy energy and image. Kayla Nicole is the ex-girlfriend to Taylor Swift's current fiance, Travis Kelce. And Kayla, like I said, she's Taylor Swift's like arch nemesis. And in image, she's polar opposites. Taylor, like I said, she's pop country, and Kayla is definitely hip hop soul. Kayla is thick with two C's. Like I said, she's an exotical, so she has a black ancestry. She is a brown girl, and she's very curvaceous. She's not fat under any circumstance, but she's definitely got the showgirl body that Taylor is, would really probably enjoy having to fill out the current costumes that she's wearing on her album cover. So yeah, even though Taylor is way more famous than Kayla Nicole, and even though Kayla's relationship with Travis has been over for more than 3 years, Kayla has managed to stay in the spotlight and actually managed to grow her influence. And she's done so by taking the huge audience of haters generated by Taylor Swift's fan base. She's used that hate to propel herself forward. She has mastered the law of transmutation. Transmutation is a term that's used in physics. It's basically changing one element into another. In alchemy, it was changing base metals like iron, copper, into gold. In the spiritual realm, it's transformation of sometimes pain into great joy, great pleasure, great success. And so, yeah, she's learned to take the negative attention that she's getting for being Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend, and she's turned it into fame and money. More fame and money than she had when she started dating him, for sure. And more so than what she had while she was in the relationship with him. She is way more famous than she was in that relationship with him. I just saw an article about her in People magazine. Like, she's trying to tell her story now, and people are willing to listen. She's used it as fuel to boost her presence on social media. She has almost 1 million followers. So she's used the clout and she's chased the clout. And hey, listen, no matter what a hater says about clout chasing, There's a reason why people do it. There's a reason why people court attention at all costs. That's law number 6 of the 48 laws of power. She's taken the energy and used it to her advantage. And it's very important that she does not care that other people call her a clout chaser, a wannabe, talentless. It doesn't matter because it's still boosting her bottom line. She has a brand for herself, and it's related to fitness and being a girlfriend and maybe having some heartbreak. Yeah, she's even been on a reality show recently, and she won. It was a competition reality show where she appeared with Brody Jenner and won alongside of him. He's another person who's straight up piggybacked off the fame of distant relatives and relatives. His dad, Bruce Jenner, it's his stepsister, Kim Kardashian, and her infamy, fame, notoriety, whatever, boosted him to the point where now he's winning reality show competitions with the likes of Kayla Nicole. So recently, Kayla Nicole had an opportunity to use the energy of being Travis Kelce's ex again, because Taylor Swift released her album Life of a Showgirl October 3rd, earlier this month, and she threw some shade at Kayla Nicole on her song Opalite. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've never actually listened to this song, but on that song, people are saying that, hey, Taylor Swift was talking about Kayla Nicole because she was talking about her exes and she was talking about her fiance's exes. She doesn't mention Kayla by name, but this is what she says. These are the lyrics. You couldn't understand it, why you felt alone. You were in it for real. She was in her phone and you were just a pose. So those lyrics reference Kayla, supposedly. There's a clip of Kayla and Travis when they were dating, out and about. There's a clip of them, and Travis, apparently he's annoyed in the video because Kayla is in her phone. And so he's telling her to get it off of her phone in this clip. This is the scene that everyone is thinking that Taylor is making a reference to.
Just drink the wine so we can go.
I love it here. I feel like if sometimes someone would pay me attention, I wouldn't have to go on social media.
Get off your phone.
I wouldn't have to get on social media and seek validation.
You're not even
from a
drinking.
bunch of strangers
You're not
on the
even
internet.
drinking your wine anymore. Go, Joe.
And so, yeah, sure, Kayla Nicole, she probably felt the shade from that. She probably felt bad about it for a little while. Everybody was talking about the album when it came out, and yeah, it probably stung to know that he's about to marry this very rich woman, and in some people's eyes, he's leveled up, and yeah, he's probably brought her some pain in her life, took a good chunk of her youth. 5 years they dated. You know, surely there's some pain from that still. And it's okay because she's created a future. She's taken the heartbreak from that old relationship and the fact that it didn't last, and she's been able to transmute it into something else. And that's what we all have to do. She's lucky enough to have a huge spotlight. And so her transmutation, it has a big result. And so you can take yours and let it fuel you as far as you can. So yeah, Kayla took Taylor's shade. She used it to shed light on her gorgeous physique. So what she did was take her opportunity to draw attention to herself on Halloween. Not even a full month after Taylor Swift released her album, Kayla Nicole came out dressed up as Toni Braxton for Halloween. She was dressed up, doing a dance, looking fantastic, and singing the lyrics to the song Man Enough. I think the lyrics are like, what were you thinking? Did you know about us back then? Do you know that I dumped your husband, girlfriend? I wasn't thinking about him, but you married him. Did you know that I made him leave? Did you know that he begged to stay with me? He wasn't man enough for me. Those are the lyrics. So Kayla looks very, very in shape. Her outfit is even more skimpy than Toni Braxton's. And yeah, she's definitely getting clout from it because she was on the top page. She was one of the top stories on the Daily Mail. And that's where I saw how she yet again transmuted the bad relationship and the ending of that relationship into more money and fame for herself. And yeah, again, she's getting a lot of hate. She's getting a lot of hate in the comment section of the video. Somebody's even said this, didn't know he incinerated carbon. That was a race joke. Your comment is now generating more clicks and views and likes. So yeah, someone else says, she's so gross. Looks like she's on a corner in NYC. Oh, someone else says she's gross, but then again, so is Kelsey. She's gross. Someone else said she's really milking her 15 minutes of fame just by being a former girlfriend of Taylor's boyfriend. Just move on, honey. No, why? She's not moving on because Taylor hasn't moved on. Taylor threw the shade first, and now Kayla is taking the hate, the shade, whatever, and shining light on herself, transmuting that darkness into light, that shade into light, exposure. Someone else, she really needs to move on. You're in the rear view, lady. Keep it moving. Other people are like, hey, Kayla is way sexier than Taylor. Maybe Travis likes Taylor's personality or the money, which, who knows? Whatever the reason is, he's with her. No big deal. Someone says, attractive if you like thunder thighs. They'll just keep getting wider. Certainly lots of men do like thunder thighs. Kelly Mick. How embarrassing. Don't know. This Kayla woman is a nutter. She needs professional mental help to move on and stop referencing herself to Travis and Taylor for publicity. Why not take advantage of that moment? Someone actually gets it. Hey man, 15 minutes of fame to get from the most famous artist of the moment. Why not? Take it, I guess. I would for an extra easy money and exposure she wants, which is what all the views are doing for her. That's exactly right. Court attention at all costs. And that's one of the laws of the 48 Laws of Power, which I really like that book. Of course, I've referenced it before. It's one of the popular ones that people have read commonly. Another one is law number 9. She obeyed that. Win with your actions, never through argument. She may have said a little something slick back, but she didn't really argue with Taylor. She just took the opportunity to do a little dance and say, hey, your boyfriend still wanted me. I didn't want him. I dumped him, girl. Another one is 37, law number 37, create compelling spectacles. Didn't she, though? Isn't this compelling? The spectacle of her dancing around very shapely in a silver next to nothing outfit is compelling. Whether or not you think it's vulgar or not. It gets the tongues wagging and the eyes rolling, the lips moving. So yeah, you never know. I think there's more to come from her. She seems to be fully aware of how to capitalize on any opportunities provided to her by Taylor and Travis, as she should. So she looks fantastic in this little video. And hey, ladies, this is how you take lemons and make them into lemonade. This is what Kandi Burruss does. She says she takes shade trees and turns them into money trees. This is exactly how to do it. Transmutation, one of the very important spiritual laws, and something that I hope that the dolls adopt. So again, thank you for joining me. Like the video if you learned something. Comment with the thumbs down, whatever if you didn't. Talk to you soon.